Hello viewers, welcome you. I am Raghupati, Department of Computer Science and Engineering, Thandai Periyar Government Institute of Technology, Vellore. Now I am going to explain about array concept in programming in C. So first we will see about introduction to arrays. So array is a collections or group of elements. Array is a collection of similar elements or homogeneous elements. So it cannot accept the different type of data types datas. So whatever we are declaring in program, the same type of data only it can accept. So that's why it is called as a homogeneous datas. It has continuous memory locations. C array is beneficial if you have to store similar elements. Suppose if you want to store marks of 50 students, one way to do this allocating 50 variables. So it will be very hard for us. For example, we cannot access the values of these variables with only one or two lines of code. Another way to do this array, by using array we can access the elements easily. So only by using few lines of code is required to access the elements of array. So this is the structure of array. The index value starts with 0. So always it starts with 0. So array cells are arranged. Array cells are arranged. So actually as per this diagram, the array size is 5 from 0 to 4. So always array index should be starts with 0. And advantages of arrays. So it has a code optimization, easy to traverse data, easy to sort data, and random access. Code optimization means less code to access the data. Easy to traverse data by using the for loop. So we can retrieve the elements of an array easily. And third one, to sort the elements array we need to few lines of code only. So for sorting the elements by ascending order or descending order, whatever we need. Data can be accessed any elements randomly using array. Disadvantage of arrays. It is a fixed size. At the runtime we cannot change our array size. So whatever size we define at the time of declaration of array, we cannot exceed the limit. So it doesn't grow the size dynamically like linked list. Next we can see about declaration and initialization of array. So first we can see about declaration of array. We can declare an array in the C language the following way. The syntax is given, the data type, array name, and then array size. So always array size should be represented within square brackets with the semicolon. So data type, so whatever type of data we are going to use in a program, the data type to be mentioned here, and then array name is as per user wishes. This is the user defined name, and then array size also user defined one. So when fixing the array size, that should be placed between the square brackets. Now example, int integer marks 5. So here data type is the integer, and then array name is marks, and then array size is 5. Next, initialization of array. It is a simple way to initialize array is by index. That array index starts from 0 and ends with the total size minus 1. So for example, our array size is 5 means, so it starts with 0, so it ends with the total size minus 1, that means 0 to 4. Here to initialize the arrays, the mark is array starting point is 0, the mark is 80, and then marks the first index is 60, second index is 70, third index is 85, and then fourth index contain the 75. Next you can see about the one example. Include stdio.h, that is standard input output .h int main. So here int I equal to 0, int mark 5. So here only we are declaring the array. So array data type is integer, and then array name is mark, and the array size is 5. In 0th index I am going to assign the mark is 80, and first index 60, second index 70, and then third index 85, and then fourth index is 75. And then we are using the for loop. So initially you declared int I equal to 0, so that's why in for loop I equal to 0, I less than 5, I less than 5. So because of our total array size is 5, and then I plus plus. So first array size starts with the 0, I value starts with 0. After that it will be incremented 1. After that the I value changed as a 1 less than 5. The condition is true, it can allocate the index, and then 2 less than 5, and then 3 less than 5, and then 4 less than 5. So for that it allocating the index is 0 to 5 by incrementing I value. So finally the loop will end whenever the for loop gets fails. So that time the for loop will fails. So finally the loop will end. Again the code will return with a 0. So as per the above code, the output is 0th location 80, and then first location 60, and then second location 70, and then third location is 85, and fourth location is 75. So in the array locations has a 5 datas. Next, array declaration with the initialization. Initialize the C array at the time of declaration. Let us see the code. Integer mark is 5. The mark is allocated at the time of declaration. At the time of declaration itself, we are going to assign the datas. So to assign the datas, we are using the curly braces with the semicolon. So within curly braces, we are declaring the datas. So 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So there is no requirement to define the size because of already size has been defined here. So it can also be written as the following code: int marks 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. That means the size of the array is 5. Example 2. So here int I equal to 0. The data type is integer, and then array name is mark, array size is 5, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60. So within this line we declared array size and the initialization of array, and then we are using the for loop I equal to 0, I less than 5 plus I plus plus. So whenever the for loop is getting true, so automatically data can be arranged in the concerned location. The 0th location for 20, first location 30, second location 40, third location 50, and the fourth location is 60. So this is the output for above code: 20, 30, 40, 50, and